Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again.
It's time for the J. Craig 5, maybe 10-minute movie review. Good morning. Welcome to Movies Over Coffee. I am Jay of the J. Craig podcast. If you're not familiar with the J. Craig, we are a movie entertainment podcast, and we also do movie reviews. So that's why you're here today. So welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us at the J. Craig. There's your button right there. Boop, subscribe. So last night I had the opportunity to see a movie that I had no idea existed before last week. It's called Hotel Artemis. Now, I feel like me, sometimes these movies sneak up on you. I had no idea this movie was being made. Didn't know who Drew Perce was, but as soon as I read the bio, I was immediately interested. Drew Perce is the director of this movie. This is his directorial debut, as far as big budget wise. He is the writer of Iron Man 3, as well as Rogue Nation, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. So right there, he wrote Rogue Nation. Very cool. What's this guy do behind the camera? It stars Jodie Foster, Dave Bautista, Drax, Sterling K. Brown from This Is Us, Sofia Boutella from The Mummy, Charlie Day from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Zachary Quinto from Star Trek and Heroes, and Jeff Goldblum. Okay, so it's got Jeff Goldblum in it. You should probably go see the movie, right? Isn't that how it usually goes? It's also got the music by Cliff Martinez. If you're into music movies, I think Cliff Martinez is one of the best in the game right now. He did Drive as well as a bunch of other stuff, and he's seriously talented. Hotel Artemis is a members-only emergency room for criminals, run by Jodie Foster's Nurse Thomas. That was it, and I was like, oh, okay, that sounds interesting, but it also sounds a lot like John Wick. So the world building, the hotel that has a members-only special privileges kind of thing for criminals, right? That is, I think, the essence of where this movie came from. I think this movie exists because of John Wick. And in fact, I think this movie could take place in the same world as John Wick. Two very different things happening, but same type of world, if you will. It's kind of cool if you think about that. Maybe John Wick shows up at Hotel Artemis one day. That'd be kind of cool. So, but what is Hotel Artemis about? In the near future, LA is covered in riots, and located right in the middle of the chaos is Hotel Artemis, a secret members-only emergency room for criminals. Nurse Thomas, played by Jodie Foster, has been in charge of this emergency room for 20 years or so, and she has specific rules in place to keep her patients protected and for treatment. 3 rules: no killing, no guns, no cops. Okay, so those 3 rules are obviously going to be challenged and probably broken at some point. Otherwise, what's the point of giving us those 3 rules? That's the point of the story. So, as the chaos starts to envelop around them and the riots close in on them, Nurse Thomas is forced to come to terms with her dedication to her rules, as well as if she's going to be able to break these rules to do what she needs to do. So it's actually, like I said, it reminded me of John Wick only because of the idea of this world building, the underbelly of the criminal world, and how it has so much detail. And that's what this movie has. Like I said, it belongs right next to John Wick, even though it's nothing like John Wick. It just takes that from it. The cast is fantastic, and I think one reason why you're going to like this movie is the cast. Jodie Foster plays an old lady nurse. It's fantastic, with the little short steps she's making throughout the movie. Another nice little symbolic gesture on the movie and what she's going through. Dave Bautista playing the orderly is fantastic. Sofia Boutella plays a hitwoman. Charlie Day is playing kind of a swarmy, sleazy gangster. He's pretty good. He's not as annoying as he is like in Pacific Rim, right? And then you have Zachary Quinto, who doesn't really serve much purpose in this movie. And then you have Jeff Goldblum. I mean, come on, right? Now, Sterling K. Brown is the guy from This Is Us, my wife's favorite TV show, at least one of her favorite TV shows. And he is kind of our eyes in this story. He is the one that's introducing us to this, and we're kind of following him around. Even though it's Jodie Foster's movie, the story, I think, belongs to Sterling K. Brown. And he has the most to gain from this as someone who is involved as a criminal and gets in here, and then everything goes to shit because all these different patients collide and connect in some way, and it just brings out the chaos. So I think this movie is something that you want to go support because you have these, obviously summertime, so you get just a massive amounts of popcorn and blockbuster movies. Well, these movies get kind of swept under the rug, so to speak, and hopefully you even get this movie in your theater, because I don't know if it's going to be a nationwide release or if it's going to be more New York, LA kind of release. But if it's out near you, go see it. It's graphic. There's some crazy violence in it, especially towards the end. But it's got great character build-up. It's got really great design to it. It's got a great world it's building, which is kind of what I enjoy about these movies, is that the details. As one says in the movie, Sterling K. Brown says in the movie, the devil's in the details, and this movie definitely has the details. So I think if you like the John Wick, not the action of John Wick, but like that world building, the details of that criminal world, then you're going to like this, because it has a similar aspect going on, and it's got a nice story. It's simple, it's contained, it's all in one location, so you don't have, an overarching story for all these different, cities or anything. It just all takes place right here at Hotel Artemis. So I really hope you go see it, because again, this movie needs support, because it's not a blockbuster. This is a movie that I think a lot of people won't even know about. So it's unique. It's very detailed. It's got some great acting. Directed by Drew Perce, who I think's got some great talent. So now I'm going to be keeping my eye on this guy. What else has he got in the pipeline? And overall, I think it's a movie that's well worthwhile. And go check it out. I hope you enjoyed this movie review for Hotel Artemis. This is Movies Over Coffee. I am Jay of the J. Don't forget to, when you're on, comment below. Okay? It's easy. Just comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it or if you even heard about this movie. And I hope you do go see it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Okay? See you next time. Bye.